Everybody say hi. Ooh. These chairs are awesome.
My name's Addison Hobbs, and the community that I focused on for this assignment was childhood development programs, specifically ages 6 to 13. And the community I observed was a Boys and Girls Club. When I started doing this project, I kind of tried to decide what I wanted to focus on. I could have chosen between like race, gender, religion, but I decided on age just because that's always been something that's intrigued me. With this community, I wanted to better understand why childhood development programs have grown in recent years, and then why it's important for the quality programs in order for these children to succeed. Like most age-based communities, like everyone in this room, we're in one, being college students. We're all here to earn a degree and to go into a career. So that's why I decided upon age, just since we've all kind of been through them all as we mature through life. So I visited the Boys and Girls Club, like I said, ages 6 to 13. And I wanted to learn how this community played a role in our society, and kind of disprove or prove some of the stereotypes and assumptions that I had for them. Some of the basic assumptions I had for children of this age is that they're reckless and impatient. They kind of seem more of like a reliability to others, and that they don't really take any responsibility for themselves. Also that they're technologically consumed and have short attention spans, which from my research I found that was kind of like an unfair assumption, since a lot of the learning exercises they do today is through electronics. But from my research I found that the increase in demand for these childhood programs have grown for many reasons, like with family roles, because of divorce, the economy, and the roles of women have actually changed as well. With divorce, this is one of the main reasons why these childhood programs have developed, is that both parents are having to go back into the workforce. They're needing others to watch after their children so that they can provide for themselves. Also, with the decline in the economy, it's causing two-parent households to rely on two family incomes, making the mother no longer the primary caregiver. So when I went to the Boys and Girls Club in Louisville, 62% of all the kids that were there were from the ages 6 to 13. And they're mainly run just by the staff members and volunteers. Carrie Arnold was the one that showed me around. So when I observed them, some of my assumptions were correct. A lot of them were energetic and reckless and just running around, while others were shy. You could tell that some of them were forced to be there and didn't really want to be a part of this community. Cameron was one of the girls that I talked with. She was 7 years old. Her mother was a single parent who worked a lot of hours a week, so she relied on a program like this in order for Cameron to be watched after. I talked with Cameron just kind of about her daily routine, how she makes her lunch in the morning and rides the bus, how she's required to do her homework and her mother has chores for her to do, and that she does use electronics and watch TV and stuff like that. We talked about kind of how she saw herself as a role in this community, how she played and interacted with children on the playground, how you could get a sense that they held each other kind of accountable to how they all had responsibilities. And that's what you did get a sense, which is something I didn't really think I would learn about this community, is that all these children were responsible, or for the most part were. They all had tasks that they had to complete, not like a job like we have or something like that, but they all had social roles and expectations that other people or other children their age kind of held them into that community. In a sense, you kind of learn that this is just a younger version of the community that we are in with college kids. They desired for just like a little bit of sense of empowerment. They were knowledgeable of social norms, like what's right and what's wrong, and how to treat others with respect. Kind of in conclusion with this, these children are like the future of our society. I think Einstein said it best with, teaching these kids that if you want your children to be intelligent, then read them fairy tales. If you want them I think, that's true for this and how we should view this community. We should invest our time in that because after all, they are the future. You can really learn a lot about them if you do just take your time to explore this community. Any questions? Roy? You gotta have one.
Why did you choose children?
Like I said, age has kind of been something that's always intrigued me. I guess I was obviously in this age category at one point. I was never in a childhood development program like that outside of sports teams or anything like that. So I don't know. I just kind of thought it was interesting since one of my other classes had shown that there was such a rise in this program.